Hi everybody, welcome back to Living Between Paychecks Kitchen. I'm Oz, that's Jack.
Hello everybody, welcome back again.
And that's Jack's mom. Hi. She's standing in with us today. Today we're going to do something that I kind of grew up as a staple. My mother made this when we were poor and broke, and she just kind of went to the cabinets and had to find something to feed us. So she threw all this stuff together, and it's been a staple ever since. Mom always called it a super salad. I always thought there was an option for soup, so I always ordered the soup, and Mom got mad at the joke after a while. But we're going to get into that. Before we do, be sure to like, share, subscribe, ring the little bell, man. Follow us, give us comments. We'll find you all later. We'll get into the stuff, but everything's down the doobly-doo. Let's get into it. So this is a bunch of weirdness. Like, you want to get some of this, you can get the regular lettuce and cut it out yourself. But I got this because it was cheap and easy. A little bit of the red onion, not going to use a lot of it. A whole avocado, be sure to get you a nice firm one that's nice and good, like Jack said. A handful of the grape or little cherry tomatoes. A thing of the kidney beans, man. Like, I'm not a fan of the kidney beans, but that's what went into it. And some cheese, like a handful, maybe a cup of the cheese. Depends on how cheesy you like your salads, which is weird. Catalina, gotta go to the wine mixer. Get a little Catalina dressing, which I've never used on anything else. And corn chips, like straight up Fritos, man. Like, use those as your croutons. So, the only stuff you gotta cut up, you need onions. So you're just gonna take and cut this little wheel off, man. Now get you an onion bag. Letty's mother always use an onion bag. It'll stay fresh. Doesn't make the rest of your place or the fridge smell like onion. Now take this and just cut it up. Little pieces. You don't want great big hunking pieces of onion in your stuff.
No, nice and small.
Now your tomatoes, you can leave them small, but we always had to share because there was a lot of us. So best way to do it so people don't complain that they didn't get a tomato or something is to take it and slice it up. More pieces of tomato, more chances everybody gets one. Mind your fingers. There you go. Now, avocado. Love these. Go ahead and just take your knife, run it until it hits the seed, and then just take it all the way around. So you got two distinct tabs. Pull them apart with a twist. There, your seed will always stick. Now, you can get a spoon and dig it out, or take a knife, stab it, and then argue with it for half an hour on how to
try to figure out how to get it the hell off.
Yeah. Well, normally I'd grab it, but I was pretty sure with the camera running I was going to cut my hand off.
Oh, yeah.
Now, get this. Be careful because that skin is not thick. Just take the knife, drag it along, cut you some long lines in it that way. They go back way like a different grid. Right? Get you a spoon, put it in next to the skin. Boom. Chunks of avocado.
I was wondering how they did that.
Yeah. I've seen people pull the skin off and set it down and then cut it up, and I think you lose a lot of the what the hell is that thing called?
The avocado.
Avocado. I kept trying to call it a guacamole. Like, do the other one, set those aside. Now, as long as you have those, you're always going to have a bikini top. Now, drain your kidney beans. Strain them. Get your holy bowl. Let them, because not, man, it gets sticky and gross, and there's chunks of shit on the bottom of the can. So you're going to need to get you a bowl, big honking bowl. We got these fancy metal ones, right? So you start with your lettuce. Make sure it has superheroes on it, or it doesn't count as lettuce.
Super lettuce.
Doesn't have to be carrots, but that was just a bonus. Now throw in your other vegetables. Here, throw in your tomatoes. Yeah. Put all your onion in there. I don't know why I was like, no, avocado, you gotta wait.
Why?
And then that was all the next. And then throw your kidney beans. This one is just kind of all thrown together in a thing here. And then all your avocado. Now, after every 2 steps, I think I stir it around a little bit so you don't have just big clumps of stuff sticking to it, especially after you put the kidney beans and the avocado in it because they're wet. They kind of stick to the other stuff.
I've actually had a salad like this before. I don't know where.
And add salad. Go ahead and throw in your makeshift croutons.
You gotta be really desperate to use Fritos as croutons.
You don't have to do this, but we always did it. You take the Catalina stuff, put it on it. Start why we did it before was because that was the only dressing we had and we didn't have enough for everybody to drown their own salad. So if you take it, put it in there, give it a light toss to where every piece of lettuce or something has some of it on it. If it's doesn't have enough, add more. Make sure you get someone a spoon just for Jack.
That's just horrible.
Yeah, you get it nice and tossed. Now you can add salt and pepper. You can probably put meats or whatever in there, but this is it. This is done. This is one I grew up on with. This shout out to my mom who made this for us all the time because we were broke and that's what we had. And she was able to come up with it. It had our proteins in it and food. Had enough to feed all, 3 or 4 of us at a time.
This is survival food.
Yeah, this is being broken, needing salad. She just made it out of whatever was in the thing, man. So that's great. So there you had it, a staple of my broke-ass family growing up, and my mom still makes it. We still enjoy. Not a lot of people like it, but fuck you. So, Be sure to catch us here on YouTube between, well, all the time, but you can always catch us when we upload on Tuesdays, Fridays. We don't ever do premieres, but that's when we do it. You can also find us on Instagram at Living Between, or on Facebook, Patreon, or Pinterest at Living Between Paychecks Kitchen there. Especially if you want to find us on Patreon. We're working on some stuff there. If you want to help us out, we very much appreciate it. And we'll see you next time.